Hey guys, today we are decorating for Christmas and I'm so excited to finally bring that holiday cozy feeling into our home. I will confess I am living for this traditional Christmas or the Ralph Lauren trend, whatever we're calling it. I am going to do this trend my way. I don't necessarily care what the rules are, how your grandmother did it, what the lady in the turtleneck said. I'm going to do it my way. So if that's something that you would like to see, please keep watching. First things first, I'm not buying a $700 tree. I will not be spending my life savings or my kids' college fund on a tree. This tree that we have is from Wayfair. We've had it for the last 7 years and it works great 7 years later. So I assemble the 3 pieces. I fluff out the branches to make sure there's like no bald spots or anything like that, and make sure you can't see the center, and then I start to decorate it. Now, before I put the ornaments on my tree, I like to ribbon my tree. That way the ornaments aren't in the way. And I am living for this Tartan ribbon. It is so pretty. It is not the cheapest ribbon I've ever bought, but it is certainly the most gorgeous ribbon I've ever bought. The backside is finished with this velvet finish. Like, it's just so, it's everything. So basically, I just loop it onto the tree. And then I begin to make like these loops inside of the tree, cascading it all the way down. And what you want to do is you want to get one of your little pipe cleaners and you want to loop the ribbon around it and then fasten that pipe cleaner to the tree. Then you are going to bring the ribbon out, make like a little loop, push it back in the tree, bring it out, make a loop, push it back in the tree. Each time you push it in the tree, you'll secure it behind a branch and just keep going. I also use this red ribbon for a pop of color and I think it came out great. I got this from the Dollar Tree last year, but it is in the Dollar Tree this year as well. It's flocked. It looks really pretty on the finished side, but the back side is not finished, so keep that in mind if you are considering making bows. And when we make the bows, I'll go ahead and tell you or show you how I dealt with that. And the plaid green kind of gets lost in the tree since the tree is green too. So with that red ribbon, the red makes the red pop that's in the green ribbon. I'm so delighted with it if you can't tell. And then at the end, if you are short, all you do is add another ribbon on top of that and then kind of stick it together so they don't come apart with like a glue dot or double-sided tape. And I am living for this cranberry color that everybody has or everybody is doing. I love it. I don't know if it's called oxblood, cranberry, whatever. I love it. And then I got these green ornaments to go with it. The top ones, I don't know if you can see that, but those are translucent and you can see through them, which is kind of cool. And then they have the glittery ones, which makes the light pop, the frosted green ones, and the glossed solid green. Very elegant. I mixed those ornaments with the ornaments that I had last year, as well as some navy ornaments that I got from Dollar Tree this year. You don't have to buy all new stuff. So with my ornaments, I just sort of make clusters with them. Hang tight, I'm gonna show you how I made these little clusters of ornaments when I do the garland on my media console. And normally people do like a mantle garland. I don't have a fireplace, so I'm using the top of my media console, which I love. And I got this garland from Hobby Lobby. It was about $15, but it's not pre-lit. They wanted like $10 extra for the pre-lit one. So I was like, no bueno, I've got my own twinkle lights. So I'll show you how I put those in there later. So here's how I did the clusters on my tree as well. I got the ornaments, I fastened them together with these little pipe cleaners, and then I put another one in there, and then I wrapped it around the garland. You're just gonna secure them together, tie them together, and then wrap it on there with the little wire. All of the pipe cleaners are from Dollar Tree. Even the one that actually looks like Christmas tree, it's from Dollar Tree. Next, it's time to put my little figurines on there. And I got these white reindeer from Target. I love the reindeer trend this year. I'm living for it. I love these antlers, but I didn't necessarily love the fact that they were white. And one thing that the internet has taught me is you can change the color. Don't not buy something because you don't like the color, because as you can see, I'm changing it. So I just got a little bit of paint from Michael's. This paint was $1.19. It is brown, but it's a metallic paint. I will link it down below. Of course, I'm going to link everything that I can down below. And I love the way that this is brown, but it has like a little metallic shimmer to it when you look at it. So it's not necessarily a gold reindeer. It is a true brown reindeer, but it still has that Christmas sparkle. So then I just begin to assemble it and play around with the pieces. These trees that you see me putting on this media console, I had these last year. I normally would do it with a black tree as well, but I didn't feel like it went with it. I felt like it was a little bit too harsh for what I was doing, so I didn't put it on there. And basically you want to just shop your house, because the only thing that's new up here is those reindeers. I got those little books or fake books from my bedroom and just added it to where the reindeers are. And it ended up being a different way because my husband liked the reindeer on top of the book rather than in between the reindeer. So these are the twinkle lights that I fastened on there. And you basically just weave them in and out, and they come with like a little remote. Now it's time to do the wreath for the media cabinet. This is a wreath that I got from Target. It was on sale for $15. There's not much to it. Like I said, they want to upcharge you $10, $15, $20 just because they put a couple of ornaments on there. I could put my own on there, and honestly, I can change it every year if I want to. So that makes it more versatile. So I got these little bulbs from Dollar Tree along with the golden bells, and those little sprigs of cranberry, I had those from another Christmas floral arrangement that I had. So I just put those on there too. And now I'm making the bow. Okay, so when I made the bow, I was like, I should have just bought one with a bow on there and all the fixings on there. I don't know what it is about making the bow. It seems so easy in my head, but it is tedious because you kind of want it to look nice and not lopsided. So you just make your first loops and then you secure those with the little pipe cleaner thing. I don't even know if it's called a pipe cleaner. Y'all let me know down in the comments. What do y'all call these? And then you make your second set of loops. But if you'll notice, I'm twisting the ribbon because I want to keep the unfinished side on the inside. So once I do that second set, I'll go ahead and secure that with the little wire as well. Now, I don't want that wire to show, and I also want like really pretty knot in the middle, so I'm just gonna make one. And once I get it where I want it, I'm just gonna staple it to secure it. It's not about making the perfect bow or tying the perfect bow. It's about the illusion that you made the perfect bow or tie the perfect bow. So now I'm gonna put this wire through the back of it, and this is the wire that I'm gonna use to secure it to my wreath. And then had I tied this bow, it would have a tail. So I'm gonna put that on there. And then I just basically twist it to how I want it because this is a wired ribbon. I pinch the ends to get that point cut, and then I put it on there. Now it's time to put the wreath on the media cabinet. Now, the way I secure this to the media cabinet is I take a command strip and put a command hook on there, and then I put it at the top of the media cabinet on the inside. Make sure it's truly a command strip because the other ones, they peel off the finish. I'm talking about the ones from the Dollar Tree. And then you take a ribbon, it doesn't matter what color because you're not going to be able to see it, and then you loop it through the wires on the wreath. And you kind of create like a little ornament or a big ornament. And then you hang it from that command strip and close the doors. And of course, I had to celebrate. The next thing I did was the table, and I like to keep it pretty simple on the table. So I got this swag from Hobby Lobby. I think they cost about $10 a piece. You can use them to hang on doors and stuff as opposed to a wreath, but I'm using them on the table. I like the fact that they have that flat finish and it's exactly the length that I want. And then next year, if I want to do something else, I can use these and hang them up on the door. Then I added the hurricanes that I got from Dollar Tree. These are $5 a piece. And all of the trees that you see here, I got from Target. The big gold one and the reindeer, I got it this year. And the other two, I got them last year. Then I added the pillar candles from Trader Joe's. They're unscented. It's just a pillar candle. Honestly, I would get it from at home because I think the ones at Trader Joe's were a little overpriced, if I'm being honest with you. They were $4 a piece versus the ones at home. You get 3 of them for $9.99. So you save a little bit. And I love the way that came out. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to add a little razzle dazzle to the sofa. I'm going to add these navy blue suede pillows. They're from IKEA, the pillow covers. So let's face it, it's not suede. And then you see it. You know what it's giving. You see it. Yeah. We're going to add those cushions on top of it. And I think the navy with the tartan is so pretty together. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna add this pillow from Hearth and Hand from Target to the equation. And I think that the piping on the pillow is really gonna complement the red in the tartan. And I love the way I'm playing around with this, like it's not just 3 pillows. But I just love that color scheme. So pretty. And that is the end of today's video. Guys, if you like this video, I do videos like this all the time. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and meet me down in the comments below. Let me know what trends you're doing this year and what themes you're doing for your Christmas this year. I want to hear from you, and we will see you on the next video.